Discord. Let's go make the announcement for the match. Game night. Alrighty.
The Dinos are down a man.
Yeah, Dinos don't have someone right now. Um... Silk put the wrong availability on the sheet. I see. Okay. Some scheduling difficulties on the side of the Dinos. I'm gonna spend this time to get the other stream set up. NAPL 2. Okay. It seems like this game is getting underway now as Silk has shown up, finally. Start streaming here. Alrighty. Finally here we have the Denver Dinos versus the Arizona Coyotes. Getting underway. I'm your play-by-play caster for tonight's game, Kip, possibly joined by Treason, as this first game is getting underway. As this is a heavyweight bout of the West, as the Dinos win the face-off. Galactian had it pulled from him. Bagel now making a move, and that's a quick shot that goes wide. Hot Dog Flap's not needed to make a save. Walls collects the rebound. He's now moving forward, drops it back to Fly, who cuts across, getting around Silk, as he now goes past Galactian, puts a chip shot towards the net, but it goes wide. Walls looking to recover, but Tarasenko using the boards to his advantage as he makes a big stretch pass, targeting Silk, Fly getting in the way. Galactian picking up the puck, he has a good lane. Hot Dog Flaps with a quick save, as that deflects over the net. Creeper Donut looking to pick up the rebound, as he chips it back behind the net. Fly moving the puck out in front to Act. Act slowly taking it up the wall. Here is Bagel, crashes down. Bagel getting control. As he gets past Creeper Donut, now he has all the open ice in the world. Hot Dog Flaps with good stick, gets it cleared out in front of him. Galactian putting it back to the center. Bagel, another shot attempt, but it gets sticked down. As he's now taking it behind the net. He's trying to make a move using the wall. Fly getting in there to disrupt. Galactian coming across, not able to quell the puck. As Fly now has a 2-on-1 with Walls. Silk the only one back. Fly taking space on the left side here. That's a quick shot, and that's a goal for Fly! As Arizona take a quick and early 1-goal lead here in the first game. As a quick shot goes right past the left pad of Coppenwood and goes right under the goal, or right into the goal. Yeah. Treason, you have any analysis for that?
It looked like the puck burger flipped over the pad, and Coppin had no way to saving it.
Yep. Silk getting a quick clear out. From this angle, it looked like it was to the side, but if it was over, then, yeah, very difficult stop for Coppin to try to make. A great shot from Fly. Creeper fumbling the puck in his own zone. Fly trying to take it into the corner, unable to get it past Galactian, as he now takes it behind, drops it to Tarasenko, who puts it over towards the net. Fly with a good stick. Now the Coyotes have two guys going the opposite direction. Three Dinos behind the puck. Coppin settles the puck down, tries to get it out, uses his teammate's assistance, puts it up, trying to target Silk. Fly getting back to make sure he's the first one to the puck. Silk winning the battle. Now has Galactian out in front. Fly with a good stick takes away that passing lane. As Act now picks it up in the opposite corner, chips it up to Walls. Walls now one-on-one. Bagel the only one back. Forced to go into the corner. Looks to pass it across. Bagel smacks that puck down, and Act picks it up, puts it into the corner. Galactian now taking the puck from Act, going behind the net. Walls trying to get in his way, not able to do so, but does force him to make a quick move, as it's now kind of bouncing back and forth between the teams over here on the blue line of the Dinos. As a quick clearing pass from Silk finds Tarasenko in the opposite corner, who puts it around for Galactian. Galactian looking to draw for Bagel. Not that quick of a pass, though, as Act 50s with Bagel and wins it, getting it a little bit past him. Silk collecting the puck from Act, not able to stick with it. Silk with a quick shot. That gets deflected down. Hot Dog Flaps had the pad on the ground to make the stop. And the puck squeezes out to Creeper Donut, who Looks for a pass over to Walls. Doesn't find Walls, but finds Act. Instead, Galactian gets caught up. Act with a great shot right over the shoulder of Coppenwood, as that's now a quick 2-goal lead for Arizona. As Act just puts it top shelf. Yeah.
Tough save to make for a goaltender, being on the side of their stick. Not a lot of movement if you swing the stick that way.
Yeah, tough shots for Coppin to try to make saves on. He's made a couple already tonight, but some very good placed shots from the Arizona Coyotes have made this a very difficult game so far for the Dinos. They still have another 2 periods plus to make it through, though. So there's always a chance. Silk now getting a good opportunity. Pass over to Bagel. Bagel misses wide on the net. Unable to bury that great opportunity. Silk looking for another shot. Unable to put it onto the net, though. Bagel picking up the rebound. Passes it across. Galactian picking it up. Creeper Donut hot on his tail. Puts it down the wall to Silk. Fly doing a good stick push to not allow the Dinos to continue control. Bagel picks up the remainder of that, though. Fly now looking to go forward. He's got 2 Dinos in front of him. Tries to make a move around Galactian, but Galactian with a good stick. A very bad pass from Coppin gets saved either between Tarasenko or himself. Nonetheless, he doesn't get punished for that bad move out. Galactian now taking it across. Pass over to Silk. Silk not quite able to settle the puck and take a shot with it. A pass from the Coyotes up the wall finds Tarasenko instead of a teammate. Creeper Donut now a big pass up to Act. Act gets it settled down. He's on a big breakaway against Coppenwood here, as that's a shot saved by Coppin. Another save by Coppin. Coppin making sure that they don't go into a 3-goal deficit in the first period of this game. And a clear out leaves it just 2 goals for the Coyotes. Treason, do you have anything to say about this game so far?
No, both teams have had great chances. It's just Dinos haven't been able to capitalize on their good chances. Big whiffs on the back door a couple times.
Absolutely. The Dinos looking to try to claw back from a 2-goal deficit here. Absolutely doable, but it's going to take a lot of offense from them, and they're going to need to clean up their defense. As Act had a great opportunity at the end of last period, but Coppenwood bailed them out. Creeper Donut making it past Bagel, the only one back. Creeper still having control of the puck. Puts a shot on net, Coppin saving it. As that puck goes across, Coppin with a great pad, managing to stop that doorstep goal. Coppin really bailing out the Dinos here on the back end, as they've been struggling a little bit here. Puck gets cleared out into the corner.
They're gonna have to tighten up their defense.
Absolutely. As the Dinos putting it back into their own zone. Coppin coming very far out, going for an around the boards pass, just a bit ahead of Bagel, but Bagel's got support on that one as it squeaks out to Bagel. Walls on the back check. Fly the only one there. Act able to pick up the garbage on that one, but Tarasenko coming across. He's going to beat any Coyote there as it gets sent out across. Dino's trying to fight for it in the middle here. Act coming out with it. He has a little bit of space on this right side. Puts a slow shot kind of towards the net, but missed it entirely. As Galactian dumps it back to Bagel. Bagel now looking for his zone exit here. Wall's hot in his tail. Act in front. He manages to get around Act. He puts a shot on net. Hot dog flaps. Bats it down. Galactian unable to put it into the net on that backdoor opportunity. Tries to send it back out in front, but Fly with a good stick to make sure that that doesn't happen. He chips the puck right past Tarasenko. Now he's looking for his own exit. And a transfer here. Big pass out to Creeper Donut. Creeper Donut manages to stop the puck, but doesn't fully maintain control of it. As a good opportunity there for the Coyotes. Unable to be converted on. Puck put into the zone. Galactian beating to it, but didn't quite get a good touch on it. Galactian 50ing with Act. As he comes away with control of it there. Puts it behind the net for Bagel. As Creeper Donut puts the body out in front. Tarasenko trying to pull it across. Unable to do so. Silk bringing it to the wall. Fly on the forecheck, or trying to pressure him there. And an unfortunate pass out from Silk. Doesn't find a teammate, instead finds some Coyotes. As Creeper Donut cleans up the trash from Coppenwood as he fumbles the puck outside of his own crease there. Looking to get it into the corner, didn't quite do so. A very short angle goal for Creeper Donut there, as they make it a 3-0 lead. So far, a tough start for the Dinos, and the Coyotes looking very good, not letting many chances here, and taking a lot of opportunities that the Dinos are letting them take. Silk now coming across in his own defensive zone, puts it over to Bagel as he sheds Creeper Donut. Act now trying to challenge Bagel on the wall. Bagel managing to get around him, but doesn't have complete control. Instead, he just dumps it. A pass back out to the center finds Tarasenko. Tarasenko puts a shot towards the net, but it goes wide as Galactian now comes through. Galactian completely clears it out. Or not Galactian, sorry. The Coyotes completely cleared out. Tarasenko unable to quell the puck on that wall. Galactian now having to come back. Tarasenko unable to collect it as well. Silk now coming up. Dinos leaving only Galactian back. Silk looking for a pass across to Bagel, just a little bit too far forward. As Bagel is going to come out in front. And that's a good shot. Hot Dog Flaps with a good save as that rebound. Act tries to find it, but gets stick lifted instead. And a puck in towards Hot Dog Flaps. Almost a very risky clear out there. Tarasenko might have been able to steal that puck there and get a good shot. As the Dinos put it into the corner, Tarasenko chasing. Fly on his butt. As that puck squeezes out, Walls and Act with a 2-on-0 against Coppenwood. They need some Coppen magic to be able to keep them in this game. Coppen with a great save. As that rebound off the glass almost bounces back down in front of the net. Unfortunately for the Coyotes, it doesn't quite do so. Galactian battling through 3 Coyotes. Fly Fire now coming out with it. Fly, quick angle shot. Bagel with a good stick to make sure that that puck doesn't get through. As Silk now has an opportunity. He chips it out in the middle, but unfortunately no Dinos there. As it was 3 Coyotes there converging on the puck. The Dinos now getting control of it again. As they manage to make it move forward. But Walls getting control of the puck, puts it back down to his teammate Fly. Act coming across. Sends it out and up. Bagel with a good stick. Doesn't let that opportunity happen for them. Pass up to Silk, intercepted by Act. Creeper Donut picking it up now. They've only got 10 seconds here. As a big dump pass goes to Coppenwood. Coppen almost fumbles the puck again. Fly unable to get the burger. As that's the end of the second period. Treason, any more to say on how this game's going?
The Dinos' positioning's been a little off. They've been overcommitting one way or the other. Either they can't break out because they're all too far deep in their own zone, or they're too far into the other zone, and the Coyotes keep getting huge breaks.
Absolutely. As here we go into the third period. The Dinos looking to come back from a 3-0 deficit. Hot Dog very far out of the net. Act now picking it up. Bagel coming across to try to stop him. Act still managing to get a little bit of a move there. Fly picks it up on the wall, goes for a shot, goes very far over. Silk picking it up on the wall. Chips it forward, hoping to find Tarasenko. But Creeper Donut finds it first. But he mishandles it. Tarasenko now with a great opportunity across the middle of the ice. Hot Dog flaps so far out of the net, but gets a good stick on Tarasenko's opportunity, not letting him take a shot. As the back check from the Coyotes wasn't allowing Tarasenko to go across the ice, meaning that Hot Dog flaps coming super far out of the net wasn't as bad of a move as it possibly could have been.
Hot Dog Flaps, notoriously aggressive goalie.
Yep. Coming super far out, it managed to pay off for him this time, completely closing down the lane for Tarasenko. As the Coyotes have the puck in their own net zone. Fly moving back, unable to take control of the puck. Bagel looks for a pass out front. Oh, it's so close! Hot Dog Flaps with a save, and then the rebound get it swiped away. As the Coyotes now, they have Act streaking. That's a pass out just in front of Act. Coppenwood not quite able to come out for it, though. Act with a good shot. Coppen with a save. Tarasenko picks up the rebound. As the Dinos now look to go the other way. As Tarasenko gets around Act. Kind of fumbles the puck, but gets it past Walls. Walls now intercepting that pass from Tarasenko. Unable to keep the puck, though, as Tarasenko comes back up and out aggressively. He gets around Fly. Looks for a drop pass to Silk. Silk not quite in the right spot as Tarasenko now coming across the ice. Spins around, tries to put a shot forward. Unfortunately not able to find it. Tarasenko stopping the clear attempt from Walls, but then putting it back out to Creeper Donut, who puts over to Fly. Fly now looking for a good zone entry here. As he gets a lot of space, he's going to take a quick shot. But that stayed on the ground, and Coppin had the pad over. So no goal for the Coyotes as Silk now looks to go the other way, trying to make back a bit of this game. As that's a shot, I don't know if that was a save from Hot Dog or if that was a bounce off someone else. Galactian tried to put that puck out in front, but the Coyotes making sure to keep the puck back behind the net. Act looking to play off the wall. Kind of struggling as Galactian now comes across the center of the ice. That's a quick shot. Hot Dog Flaps with a good save. Fly taking out that puck from underneath Hot Dog Flaps, making sure that there was no threat of a rebound. As they clear it out, Bagel now in his own zone. Act forechecking as Bagel looks to get around Act. St. Wall is also coming down and in. Coppenwood looking for a little clearing pass out. Doesn't have a teammate to that right side, so Wall's going to find it first. He drops it back to Act. Act gets bodied, though, and isn't able to follow up on this puck as Tarasenko's going to pick it up behind the net. Act looking to forecheck there, unable to do so. As the puck squeaks under Wall's stick, Galactian and Silk both forechecking in, trying to put pressure on Fly, make him make a mistake. But he puts it up the wall a little too fast for Creeper Donut, so Tarasenko is able to come across. Walls as well. It gets past Tarasenko, though. Creeper Donut picking it up. Bagel coming across. Bagel manages to stop it, but Walls picks up that loose puck. Galactian now coming across. He gets the puck. He's got Creeper Donut on his tail. Fly pressuring him from the front. They're not really allowing the Dinos any chances. And that's a great cross-ice pass and a goal from Silk on the back door. Not much that Hot Dog Flaps could have done there, as that puck just went right across and off Silk's stick into the top corner. Treason, does it look like the Dinos are...
there would have been to play forward, try to take away that pass. He had no one protecting his back, so...
Yeah. Dinos now with a small chance of getting an opportunity here. Unfortunately, not able to convert on that first shot off the face-off. Still 3-1 here. 50 seconds left. There's always a chance. But Act now gets past the defense. Bagel coming back on the back check. Act not able to quite convert. As a pass up to Silk means maybe the Dinos get another shot here with 45 seconds left. But they're fighting and they're not able to get anything. Bagel collecting it in his own zone. Looking for a big clearing pass up. Finds Galactian. Galactian now has a ton of ice. Galactian taking a quick shot, but it goes completely wide. Tarasenko putting it out in front. No Dino there to collect it, though. And that's a little clear from Creeper Donut, making Bagel go back for the puck. Just burning time here. Not allowing the Dinos much time at all to be able to come through for this game. Galactian puts a shot on net. I don't know what that bounced off of or if it even made it to the net. Another bounce out in front, but it gets swept back behind. Creeper Donut just going to clear it out as we go into the remaining seconds of Game 1. And that is a 3-1 Coyotes victory over the Denver Dinos. The 3 goals in the first period, just insurmountable for the Dinos. Even trying to make a good comeback there at the end. Treason, what do you got to say about that game?
Yeah, I'm not sure that you can blame Coppin for the first two goals. He kind of got left out to dry, and then yeah, he made the mistake, let the third one in, and they just couldn't. They couldn't come back. They never punished the Coyotes for sending a player the other direction, and they kept getting huge breaks off of it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Dinos had a little too many mistakes in the first period there, which meant that they weren't able to quite come back, despite starting to get a lot more offensive pressure there towards the end of the game. Nonetheless, though, a win for the Coyotes means that they currently have secure, or don't have completely secured, but take the current first place position in the West. An overtime loss or a win in the second game will secure that first seed in the West for them. As we head straight into Game 2, no changes on either side. Actually, sorry. Yoon coming in on right defense in place of Walls on the Coyotes. Denver playing with only 5 players as the game was delayed in the first place due to one of the players not quite being able to make it on time. as the Dinos look to get some quick offensive pressure here, getting into the zone. Bagel trying to disrupt a pass. It still finds its way to Creeper Donut. Tarasenko taking the puck into the back corner here as he puts it up the wall. Bagel coming across. Taking the puck. He has a bit of space here. Act coming across. Bagel puts it down to the right for Tarasenko. Tarasenko with a quick shot. Hot dog flaps with a good save. Bagel puts it off the wall to Galactian. Fly fighting for it with Galactian. He wins that fight. Bagel taking a quick pass up to Galactian as he goes around Creeper Donut. Now crossing over the blue line. Goes for a quick shot, but that goes wide of the net. Silk now chasing it into the corner. He has Bagel up the wall, who he passes to. Creeper Donut coming across. He wins the 50. Now looks to try to get a chip pass up. Gets it across, but Galactian batting it towards Fly. Not its intended target, but it still ended up there. Tarasenko with a good stick, preventing Fly from even taking a shot there. Fly still in control of the puck down low. That squeaks out almost to Act right at the back door of the goal there. Yoon putting it down to the corner. Galactian taking it now. Puts it across the wall to Bagel. Bagel perfectly timed there. Now has to take a second. Bates and Act makes a pass across to Galactian. As the Dinos are looking to get on the board early here in first. Trying to prevent what happened last game. Silk now bumping it out to Bagel. Bagel with a great shot as that goes right over.
Play. Right over Hot Dog Flap's shoulder.
Yes. As I forgot to start the timer for this game, but here we go.
The timer's over.
There we go. As the Denver Dinos come out to a quick lead, but that, ooh, Creeper Donut with a great opportunity as a misplay from the Dinos almost meant that they were able to, that Creeper was able to get a quick shot there. But Creeper missing wide. Dinos now looking for, looking to double their lead to 2 goals here. Act coming out with the puck through mid-ice. Bagel now looking behind. Looks to pass to Tarasenko. Act coming out with it. Act with a shot that goes wide of the net and goes behind. Galactian picking it up, putting it back to Bagel. Bagel definitely been a facilitator of play for the Dinos in the back end here. As they've been looking to rely on him to get zone exits. But a very long pass out to Silk gets picked up by Yoon as he now shakes Silk as the Coyotes are trying to make this lead non-existent and make this game tied again. Bagel and Yoon fighting for it. Silk trying to clear it out. Tarasenko with a big clearing pass. Bagel all out. Hot dog flap so far out of the net, trying to completely shut down the opportunity, and he does so as Bagel's not able to quite control the puck and get a shot on as the Dinos almost got a great chance there with the Coyotes' lapse in defense. Act clearing it out, but that's going to find its way all the way down to Coppenwood as he finds Galactian on the right side there. Tarasenko coming across. Yoon's still in control of the puck, though. He's going around the left side. Looks to pass up to Creeper Donut. Creeper Donut goes right between his feet as a good chance there, not quite capitalized on. Act picking it up on the blue line, then it gets sent across. Yoon chasing it down. Galactian winning the 50. Silk now picking the puck up as Galactian is going to go forward. A quick pass up and then drop again. Eventually finds its way to Bagel as he crosses over the red line, stops, and passes it out to the right side of the ice where Yoon's going to be able to find it first as there were no Dinos across the ice for him. Fly picking up the puck at the goal line. Puts it out to the center. Only Silk there. No Coyotes there. Creeper Donut trying to put it back deep. It hits Galactian's body. Galactian running into Creeper Donut, though, so he's not able to completely run away with the puck. Silk now looking to chip that puck forward. The Coyotes doing a great job of getting back. Bagel now goes off the wall. He's got no one out in front. Bagel trying to walk himself across as that puck gets completely cleared out with only 15 seconds left here. Galactian's going to be coming back. Coppenwood not coming out of the net. Galactian putting it up to the wall. Tarasenko trying to find it. Unable to do so as Creeper Donut completely clears it out, which finds Yoon all the way at his own blue line. And that's going to end the first with a 1-0 lead to the Dinos. Treason, what changes do you think that the Dinos have made here that have allowed them to take a 1-0 lead coming out of the first?
Bagel's playing a bit more back, a bit more defensively, trying to hold it down, and then coming up when he can. It seemed like he was trying to do that in game one, but his timing was just a bit off.
Yeah. And as we speak of Bagel coming out in front, Bagel with a good opportunity, great save from Hot Dog Flaps as that goes just wide of the net. Fly now sending it out and up. Looking across for Act. Act skating a little too far forward. Bagel able to get a quick stick onto it. Creeper Donut putting it down into the other corner. Galactian finding it there first. Tarasenko and Bagel both behind the net. Tarasenko taking it, going to chip it up the wall. Unable to find Bagel. Silk picking it up instead, sending it back. A pile up of Dinos finds Fly getting into the corner with it. As that goes across, Galactian just chips it right up in front of the net as they're able to clear it out. Act keeping it in the zone, chasing down Galactian into the corner as he puts it up the wall to Silk. Silk now taking control in the back end here. Act trying to hound him here, looking for a good chance. A long pass finds no Dinos. Bagel now going over to pressure Yoon, though, who picks up the puck in his own defensive zone. Puts it across the wall to Fly. Fly now looking to get around Galactian. He's going to take it horizontally across the ice and look for a big pass out to Creeper Donut, who's in the opposite corner. He puts it back up to Yoon. Bagel getting a good quick stick onto it and clears it all the way down. Hot Dog Flaps coming out, but not going to be playing the puck as Fly's going to be making his way back. Rounds the net. Galactian trying to maybe force a play as that pass gets intercepted by Bagel. Bagel now has a bunch of space out in front. Hot Dog Flaps with a good stick. Make sure that Bagel doesn't have an opportunity to take a shot. As Creeper Donut's now going around Galactian. He's trying to go back and forth. Act now coming across. Unable to keep the puck as Bagel or Galactian knocked it out from his control. It gets sent all the way down to Creeper Donut, who tries to find Fly out in center. They're unable to completely control the puck. Tarasenko overskating, though. Fly taking a good shot, but that goes way over the net. As the Coyotes now are the ones with the upper hand on the offensive side of the game. Silk managing to make it out past the red line, but unable to keep control as Fly is now picking it up. Going across the blue line. He's got Axe streaking to the right. Fly's just going to take a shot. That's a save from Coppin. Make sure that that puck doesn't go anywhere near the net as it goes completely over Creeper Donut finding it first. Fly and Silk both trying to fight for it down low. As Tarasenko, Fly, and Silk pile up below the goal line. A big pass out finds Galactian. A pass across is going to be fought over between Creeper Donut and Tarasenko. Tarasenko winning that as Act makes his way to the puck. Looks for a pass up to Fly. Two Dinos are back right now. Fly getting around Bagel, but with Bagel's body, Galactian's able to quickly come in and pick up that puck. Act intercepting a pass, trying to make his way around Galactian, gets it out to Fly, but it's quickly intercepted by a Dino and cleared out of the zone. Not much threat there for Coppin to deal with, as that gets sent down to the other corner. Bagel picking it up now, behind the net, looking to go around the net. Tarasenko actually accidentally hitting Bagel, so he loses control of the puck. Act now taking control in the bottom corner. Bagel with a quick stick puts it all the way out to the other side, but Yoon's sitting there waiting. Fly now picks it up as the 50 from Silk squeezes it out to him. Fly using the boards to his advantage. Bagel getting up first and picking that puck up. A big pass across to find Silk. Unable to do so as it's a little too far ahead, and Act hounding him in that corner. Bagel with a good stick takes out Yoon in the corner as that goes up and over. Fly going to be coming out with it. Fly still with control. He gets the 50 out from Galactian. He's going to take a shot, and that's a goal from Fly. In the last minute here in the second.
Slid out of the way.
Coppin did slide out of the way. Even then, that went bar in. That was going to be a tough one. Coppin not able to get the stick there and moving out of the way means that Fly is able to completely bury that one. With only a minute remaining here in the second, they tie it up. As the Coyotes seem to have found that offensive spark that they had there in the first game again. Dinos still only tied up. Bagel looking for a pass out to Silk in front of the net. Fly looking for a pass out, trying to find Creeper Donut. It gets past all the defenders. Creeper Donut not able to collect the puck. Coppin coming out to try to chip it down. But Creeper able to find it and put it down low. Silk collecting it from behind the net, puts it around for either Bagel or Tarasenko. Act was there and wait though. Galactian coming across. Fly able to get a little pass off the wall to himself. Silk winning the 50 after that. Yoon putting it all the way around, hoping to keep it in possession of the Coyotes for the remaining 10 seconds here. Trying to maybe get it out of the zone. 5 seconds left here. Creeper maybe can get a shot off. A little bit too powerful of a touch, and that goes wide. As the Dinos are
shot.
Very dangerous chance there. What have we seen from the Coyotes here that have allowed them to completely take back the initiative here in that second period, Treason?
It seems like they have been able to take possession back quite often. The Dinos have not been able to get it back into the Coyote zone very cleanly, and the Coyotes keep coming away with it.
Yeah, I think that sums it up very well. Coyotes trying to play more like they did in that first game. As it's tied into the third, neither team probably hoping to go to overtime. Trying to just look to end it here in regulation. Bagel dangling all the way through. He has a lot of space here now, as that's a great save from Hot Dog Flaps. Bagel on the doorstep, not quite able to bury it. Hot Dog Flaps making sure that they're not going down another goal here in the third period. As that goes around to Galactian. Galactian squeezes out in front. Silk trying to put it there. It's on the goal line. It doesn't find its way. Oh my goodness. Creeper Donut finding the puck out. Bagel cutting across, trying to make a pass over to Act, unable to do so. Galactian now taking the puck. He's going to look to try to get around Fly as he touches that puck a little too hard. As Yoon's now going to take that puck in the defensive zone. Trying to make his way around as he looks for a pass up to Creeper Donut. Bagel intercepting. Bagel trying to maybe go around Act, unable to do so. Instead does a complete wheel around. Pass across the ice, intercepted by Act. Creeper Donut picking it up. Creeper now in front of the defenseman, but Bagel with a good stick doesn't allow Creeper Donut to easily take that opportunity. So he uses the wall to get it past Fly. Now he's in front of Creeper Donut and Fly. Dino's now looking for a chance to make up for that almost goal as that shot goes wide. Tarasenko picking it up across the wall. Getting it back down to Silk as that goes all the way out. Bagel looking for a quick shot, unable to do so. Silk sending it across the ice. Tarasenko's going to find it first. So he goes below the goal line, passing it all the way around to Galactian. Galactian puts it out in front, and Hot Dog Flaps with the stick gets a complete clear. Bagel now chasing it into his own zone here. Bagel still the driver of play for the Dinos in their own zone. Puts it over to Galactian. Galactian now has Creeper Donut in front of him. No longer. Tarasenko now with the puck. No one quite pressuring him. He finds Silk out in center ice. Silk putting it across to Bagel. Bagel cutting across, getting around Yoon. Puts it to the corner where Silk and Fly are fighting for it. Fly's going to get control first. Galactian takes the puck off Fly's stick, but Creeper Donut finds it after that. Silk getting it past both Fly and Creeper. Now is a good chance here. Puts it back to Bagel. Bagel putting it across as that puck is flipping out in the middle of the crease there. No one able to quite find it, but the Coyotes clearing it out. Tarasenko finding it in center ice. Dino's getting another chance here as he walks it in. He's going to rip a shot. Yoon with a good stick. Galactian finds it, and that's a goal for Galactian as he manages to find it out front and just put it right past Creeper Donut. Or put it right past Hot Dog Flaps. Hot Dog Flaps not quite all the way over. And
I think that's the first mid-range shot from Galactian that's actually hit the net. So
yeah. A good shot from Galactian, though, means that the Dinos only need to hold on to this lead for another minute 45 in order to take this second game after a 3-0 loss in the first. Bagel controlling the puck in his own zone. Act on the forecheck. He's making it all the way around. He's looking for a pass. Puts it back down around to Tarasenko. As more Coyotes getting aggressive here, trying to pressure them into making a mistake that they can capitalize on to tie this game back up. Act's going to pick it up in his own zone. Not cleanly, though, as Tarasenko manages to find the play. puts it back to Silk on the wall. Act now, looking for a pass across. Creeper Donut picks it up, but it quickly gets 50'd back out to his own defensive zone. Hot Dog Flap super far out, looking for Creeper Donut. Creeper Donut and Galactian have the puck quieted down on their stick. Fly not able to get a good settle on the puck there. He still wins that 50 as he's chasing into the corner as well with Bagel. Only 50 seconds left here in this third period. Dinos with 2-1 lead. That pass out. Fly not turning on it extremely fast. Galactian puts it across to Silk. Silk now has a breakaway opportunity here as Hot Dog Flap super far out. Oh, and that puck hits the post and doesn't scoot in. Silk putting it across towards the net. Hot Dog Flap's looking to clear it out. Silk had a chance to completely ice the game with a 3-0 lead. Tarasenko now with an opportunity, but that bouncing puck hits the crossbar and doesn't go in. As a complete clear out, Bagel completely stops that chance from happening. Tarasenko on the blue line, just controlling it into center ice here. Only 10 seconds left for them to secure this win. And that's a clear into the zone, and it's going to look like a 2-1 Dinos win here for this second game. As the Coyotes and the Denver Dinos split the series 1-1. Quite the good series. Treason, any closing remarks on this series?
Pretty smart on the Dinos. That Bagel play at home defense after they took the lead with only under 2 minutes left, with one rotating D-man going in and out.
Yeah, it definitely paid dividends for them.
Bad luck at the end. They could have iced the game, but you know.
Nonetheless, they were still able to secure the win here. In a bout of the Western Conference, I believe, with a split series, that still leaves the two teams completely tied in points, as Arizona has 2 overtime losses, giving them effectively the same as a 4-2, effectively the same amount of points as a 4-2 record, as they are now 3-1-2, and Denver's 4-2. And that's going to wrap up the second game of tonight. Over on NAPL, on the NAPL Twitch, you can find the Vipers facing off against the Invaders, as I believe the Vipers took Game 1 and have a 1-goal lead in the first period of Game 2. This has been Kip and Treason, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Tune in next time for another